Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we shall be studying about a question which appeared in the exam IIT-JAM 2020 and 20, and this is a MCQ type of question and it is of 1 mark. It says that which of the following is false. So we are to check these 4 limits and we are to tell which of the limit is false over here. So let us get started with the solution. So we'll be evaluating the limits one by one. So let's go with option number A. So option A is you are to evaluate limit x goes to infinity of this function x divided by e to the power x, right? And if it does not come out to be equal to 0, then this is the option. So here if you substitute the limit, this is nothing but infinity by infinity form, right? So in the numerator also you will obtain infinity if you substitute x as infinity, and e to the power infinity is infinity as well. Therefore we'll apply L'Hopital's rule over here. Now what does this rule say? This rule say that whenever you have some a limit defined in this form, either infinity by infinity or 0 by 0 form, then what you do, you take the derivative of this numerator separately. So when you differentiate x with respect to x, that would be 1, and you take the derivative of this denominator separately. So the derivative of e to the power x is nothing but e to the power x. So your limit now reduces to limit x goes to infinity 1 divided by e to the power x, right? So this is according to L'Hopital's rule, because we are here in this case we have infinity by infinity form, right? So according to that we obtain this function. So now if you substitute the limit here, so what do you obtain? 1 by e to the power infinity, and e to the power infinity is infinity. So some finite quantity divided by infinity. So what is that? That is equal to 0 simply. So here option A is true, but we are looking for the option which is false. So this is obviously not our answer. Now let's move on to our second option. It says that we are to check the right hand limit when x approaches 0 of this particular function. So let me write it down first. So it is limit x goes to 0 positive 1 divided by x e to the power 1 by x. So now we are to check whether this is equal to 0 or not, right? So we can rearrange this a little bit, because it would be 0 into e to the power, if you directly substitute 0 here, so it would be 1 by 0 into e to the power 1 by 0. Now this quantity would be e to the power infinity, that would be infinity. So you are having some form like 0 into infinity. So let's rearrange this a little bit, so that it would become limit x goes to 0 positive 1 by x. You can shift this x in the numerator so that it become e to the power 1 by x, this function. Now if you substitute the limit x goes to 0 positive, it would become infinity by infinity form. So here we could apply the L'Hopital's rule. So according to L'Hopital's rule, your what does your limit become? It become equal to, now the derivative of 1 by x, that is minus 1 by x square, and the derivative of e to the power 1 by x is e to the power 1 by x multiplied by the derivative of 1 by x, which is nothing but 1 by x square, right? So now this quantity cancels with this quantity. So you have here the value limit x goes to 0 positive 1 divided by e to the power 1 by x. So now when you substitute the limit here as 0, so it is e to the power 1 by 0, e to the power infinity. So e to the power infinity is infinity. So finally you have 1 by infinity, which is nothing but it is equal to 0. So obviously here this option is also true, but we are looking for the false option. So let's move on to our option number C. Here we are to check this limit. So let me write it down. Option number third, it says that you have to check limit x goes to 0 positive sin x divided by 1 plus 2x, right? So now when you substitute the limit directly, what would it become? It would be sine 0 divided by 1 plus 2 into 0, right? Now what is sine 0? Sine 0 is 0, you already know, divided by 1. So that means it is equal to 0 only. So here also this option is true, right? Because the limit here is given to be 0. So that means option D would be the correct, but let us verify that. So it would be limit x goes to 0 positive cos of x divided by 1 plus 2x. So the fourth option is limit x goes to 0 positive cos of x divided by 1 plus 2x. So now when you substitute the limit over here directly, so it would be cos of 0 divided by 1 plus 2 into 0, right? So cos 0 you already know that is equal to 1, so you have 1 divided by 1 which is equal to 1, but in the option the limit is given to you as 0. So here this option is the option that comes out to be false. So this forms your answer. So your final answer over here is option number D, right? So I hope you understood this very simple question of limits. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching.